It is Scott, and welcome to Watchdog Garage. I am in my hobby room. Here I've got a Holly 600. Don't got no shop yet, so I'm just in the small hobby room in a bit. Not the bedroom, but the gaming room. And picked this up from a friend. He's got does a lot of wheels and deals. I was going to get this one. I was going to buy this one. I'll try to give him the money later, but he basically just was giving it to me because the base plate. See, we got a broke part here. It's not too bad. I think a base plate's like $150, so it's way better to get one of these, put a new base plate on it. But I want to kind of go through this, see about cleaning it up, stuff like that. See if I can get my lamp over here a little closer. Maybe I can. Maybe I'll have to do something different. Bang on what I want to do here. Maybe I can swing that over. Oh yeah, that's way better. That's way better. It's not too blinding. Yeah. So got that. So what we got here? Go ahead and pull this thing apart. Sitting on an old Ford Bronco. I then went ahead and take one of these float bowls off, and find out it is a side floater. Got TV playing, so I'm watching TV while I do this. I am seeing a lot of grime in this tube. I mean, I can kind of see through there. See if you could see through there. It's got a little bit of grime. Show off in here. See all that nasty old crud. Got me a can of brake cleaner. If it starts getting a little too rough with the brake cleaner, I'll see about turn around just shutting it all down. But that's okay. We'll see how far we can get into this. Let's see. Now, I did end up. Let's see. Oh, what's up? What am I doing here? I'm kind of going through a carburetor I got a Holly 600. And I'm using some of these parts from my carburetor when I rebuilt the tow truck's carburetor. And I'll see if I can throw them in this. Just fiddling with it. That's all I'm doing, is doing a little bit of fiddling. I mean, a lot of the parts and stuff from it is actually okay, because the truck, it had a carb rebuild about I'd say 5 years ago, and everything. It looks clean. It's a little worn, but I mean, it still looks decently clean. Like, for example, these rubber bushings. There's nothing really too wrong with them. But since I was going to go ahead and get the thing ripped apart, I figured I might as well see about going ahead and cleaning it. So, rebuilding it since I was cleaning it. But a lot of these parts are still real good, like the needles here that thread. There's a little O-ring. This is not too bad. I'm gonna sit that over here. See if I can go ahead and rip this apart. Now, having a little screw, I have not messed with something like that yet. And that gasket, though, look at that gasket. It's just falling apart. Just breaking apart. It's just like wet paper. From the tow truck carb, when I redid it, let me go through here. I should have a seal. It's used, but I mean, it's still solid. It's got a little bit of, you know, kind of aged wear to it, but I mean, it's just in there for about 5 years. So the gasket still I mean, it's a little dirty and stuff. I'll clean it up a little bit, but I think I should be able to use it in this carb. I should be able to use it in this carb. Same with the gasket for between, let's see, this one would go in between the, well, if I can get all this stuff to move. Let me just pick it up. That's going to be better. Pretty much this block's going to come off between the main part of it and this little block right here. We got this gasket here. And then between the block, I don't know, actually, hold on. Might be wrong here. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm actually wrong. Oof. It'll actually be this gasket. We'll have this gasket. And then put the block on. We'll have this gasket and then the one of the float bowls. Actually did not rip off the other float bowl just yet. I'm thinking I might go ahead and do that, just to see what they both are looking like. Might actually go ahead and rip this plate off so I can set this carb down. Screws are just hand tight. Not even hand tight per se. So get that in there. Actually, some of these screws are loose. It's like it's been pulled apart and not put back together right. They've got a lot of powder from, I'm guessing, corrosion. Kind of don't surprise me. Just that new gas, like that 87%, it'll do stuff like that. Just cause that. Let's see if I can pull this platelet off. Got all the screws out. The gasket, too bad. Let me unscrew, unclip this. What's that going to take? Let's take a little flathead. clip off of this tool. Don't have to go outside and get another one. Don't want to go outside right now. Come on, you about there. I got it. A little bit. Got a miniature clip I can barely get off. Come on now. These other ones, these here, they'll move. These here will move. But now the other ones, they won't move at all. They're froze. They're stuck. Yeah, that plate's just rough. It's real bad. This is gonna definitely have to be replaced. Let's see about underneath here what we got. Left my screwdriver set outside in the 68 Chevrolet, so trying to get this off without messing it up. It is stuck on there. Absolutely stuck on there. Just got a bunch of corroded mess on it. Don't know how long it's been sitting though, if I'm being honest. boy is stuck. Go ahead and take that float off for a minute. So what the float, other bowls looking like. Golly, it is froze on there. Oh, okay. Well, that came off. Just real bad grimy. Those seals are just so bad. Probably what the other's going to be like. It's just, yeah, that's what it is. These gaskets are just so shot. Golly. It all looks real rough. One thing I noticed about these, a lot of it, I want to say it's just that newer gas. This carburetor must have been using that newer gas. It just doesn't look like it was too happy after it sat for so long. You see down here, some of these screws, I mean, they're all right, but some of these just, you can see, well, see all that white powderish gunk from the metal kind of corroding to the bad fuel, or not really the bad fuel, but the like 87. It's not 100%. That corn gas. It's not liking it. Not liking it, especially after sitting so long. And I don't know why. Oh, hello. It's like we got ourselves a little bit of a friend. Right, well, I'll just pick it up and show you. Got ourselves this little stink bug there. Hey, go and join on the fun. Nice. Now, the one I did last time, it was actually a manual choke, electrical choke. I don't know much about it, which will be only the second time I ever messing with a carburetor. So, first one was actually pretty easy though. It was pretty easy. Insulin pump's acting up on me, so I got to check on my medicine stuff. Okay. All right, let me see if I can pry this off without messing it up. Oh, ooh, had a crack to it. Had a bad, man. Yeah, it's just, hear the peel off of that bad boy. Look at that gasket. Golly. It's not too happy. It's not happy at all. That might be some cleaning I had to do outside, so I guess I'm just going to disassemble this bad boy for now. But dang, this is a mess. all this turned into is just some honey covered pieces of paper. It's just not happy with it. Or this could just be me pulling this apart after, for the first time actually pulling one apart. It just needs to be rebuilt. Gaskets and everything. Dang. Okay. It's just nasty. Real nasty. I was pretty much just trying to open this up and just look and see what I'm dealing with. Which, I mean, it ain't too bad. The worst part I see about this is actually the base plate, which is, it's not going to be too rough. I can probably keep this gasket on here and it'll be fine. Just tighten it back down, or nobody really tighten. Whoever messed with it last, I don't even know if it was that or like what the deal was on that. It just didn't seem like it was tight enough. I'm probably going to see if I actually got a gasket with me. If it's the case, then I'll see about just using what's left of this first kit and man, this gasket's trash. Hope all you are doing all right tonight. Maybe I'll just do a little bit of fiddling. Ended up today, I'm trying to think what I did today. Got up. That's pretty much it. Just got up. Nah, I went and fed some chickens over at my mom's. We ended up brought a BB gun over there, take care of some of the mice and stuff that's been eating the chicken feed. Done that for a little bit. I want to say I just stayed around the house. Can't think of much of anything else I've done. Was going to see about picking up some scrap today and helping somebody clean their yard and haul off stuff. But we decided to go do that next Saturday, so that's perfectly fine. I don't got a trailer right now to tow behind that tow truck anyways. Golly. Maybe if I soak this a little bit. Oh yes, let's make this room just smell straight up like brake cleaner. That's gonna be perfectly good. Oh yeah, that softened it up a little. That did not really. Did it help? I mean, it helped in some spots. Other spots still a little dry. It's just ripping up. Ah. All right. Ooh, well, there we go. That's a satisfying chunk right there. This here is going into a 86 Chevrolet 2500 Express, or a Chevy van. They call it a shaggin' wagon. It had a quadrijet on it, and I thought that the issue that was going on with it was the quadrijet, because I mean, I haven't heard really much of anything good out of quadrijets, but I know one of these old style carburetors like this is definitely would work. So I ended up buying an adapter plate from Amazon. I put it on there. Ended up taking my tow truck carburetor, putting it on there, and it still didn't run right. Which with the carburetor it did run. You can spray brake clean down the throat of it, and it would run real good. But I think what the issue was is that the fuel lines is just backed up in gunk. So I got some rubber hose on run from the tank to up to the front towards the carb, clean out any type of crud, or try to just take an air line and blow out the lines and see if I can get whatever junks through that. And it should run. And this here is just so I don't have to. I mean, I got the tow truck fixed now. Can't take the carb off on it just to put on a van that may or may not run. So I got this one. I've been waiting for one from my buddy. And it seems like this just might be what I need, right? Well, I mean, yeah, this is what I need. But this is what I got. What we come across that I could get from him. He offered a while back. It was like a L Brock 600 carburetor, and he's wanting like $50 for this carburetor. It had a rebuild kit with it too, and he was wanting $50. And he told me I could have, already grabbed the carburetor and come back and pay him later. And I told him, it's like, I don't, I'm one of those type of guys. I don't really like grabbing something unless I pay for it, because I really I don't feel comfortable just grabbing and holding on to something. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not that type of guy. So I told him, it's like, I'll just wait till I get my next paycheck. I'll come back with your $50, and then we'll just do that right then and there. So I don't end up having to worry about that, and I can sleep better at night knowing that I just got something of yours. I'm just holding on to it and not have paid you yet. Well, I kind of learned my lesson. I should have just grabbed the car, because like a day or two later, I come back with the money, and he's like, "Oh, already sold it to some other guy." I'm like, oh, "Okay, that's all right though." Which, I mean, it is. If he made his money, that's good. That's my loss. I think that was like a couple of months ago. And he's got this old Ford Bronco he's trying to sell right now. It's junk. The thing's junk. But I mean, what he's asking for is probably what the motor that's in it's worth. It's got a 302 Ford motor in it. And I asked him about the carb on it, and when he popped the hood, this is what was sitting on it, and I told him I'd buy that one off of him. We come across about $40. That's what was said on it, because it was obvious this thing's going to need a rebuild. But I put it in the truck and picked it up, and he told me, it's like, I noticed it's broke, and I went look underneath, and of course it was that platelet. It's just rough. And I mean, the platelet's not bad. Everything's there except just that one edge, just this one little bolt edge. And the thing was, it was actually still on it. We couldn't find where it broke off at, but everything else is just locked up on this throttle plate. I can't even move this. I kind of wonder if I take my screwdriver, and that's going to be too big. kind of wonder if I loosen this up, if it will actually free up. If I can put just a little bit of something right here, seal it off at, which I don't recommend it, but put a little something right here to seal it off where it don't get any fuel to come out right there, and have it to where I just had the throttle plate just working. I could just bolt it down with a 3. It'll be okay for the time being. I mean, I don't drive the van that much, but just to see if I can get the thing to fire off and fix the other issues, I would have done that for a time. But I don't think this throttle plate's going to be worth anything, even just to do that. Golly, it just froze. It's nothing but froze. Oh, it had a crack. Golly, that thing. Maybe that. Oh, there we go. There we go. It opens up a little bit now. But dang, son. That thing does not want to move. It's just got this line where that bad gas is just, it froze it. Like it's crusted it up. Unless you run it a lot. But even when you don't, not even running a lot, if you, I'm somewhat curious if what parts could be swapped around. Because I do got that quad jet, but I don't think the throttle plate's going to be the same on it. I don't think it's going to work. Be a good, nice try though. But I think it's got like an adapter, or not an adapter, but a piece on it where the fuel inlet is. What's going on, buddy? You doing okay today? Doing all right tonight? Hope you're doing swell. Oh, well, that's a little critter. What was that? Got a little bug. It was like a little dot. It seemed like a little flake of a dot. Some type of little bug. Right now I'm just still trying to get these little bits of real sticky old gasket off. He's just crawling around. Ain't no telling what's in this carb. Ain't no telling how many years this carb sat on that 302. It's going to go back on a 305 Chevy. Golly. I can soften it up a little. Still on there really good. It's like it's just this glue. We got most of it. I'll show this off real quick. Got most of that gasket off. Compared to what it looked like earlier. That's hard on there. I'm gonna try to get these few spots and pieces here. Try to get what I can off that. All in all, I mean, it looks sharp. It doesn't look half bad. Kind of wonder about the this platelet over here though. It's kind of going back and forth, just checking it out. Yeah, it's wonder would that fit? It's close to fitting. Let's see what other bits I have in my toolbox. Oh, Probably doesn't really help that my toolbox is also filled with a bunch of water. It really doesn't help that at all. All these bits are just covered. Come back for that from pulling that motor at 390 out of my brother's truck, and you kids and your weirdness, golly, chat, you're crazy. Don't even get that joke. Did I use this with a flat head? No, I accidentally left my toolbox on the back of the truck. You all are covered. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. See about taking this off. Oh. Hopefully don't fall down. Hopefully this ain't a pain in the butt to take out. I know these gaskets are horrid shape. Took the bit with it. It's everything. It's just covered in this white powder from it just dissolving the. Well, I don't know. It's just corroding the metal. It wouldn't be dissolving, just corroding. This gasket sit here. Can't remember how I got this off last time. Just sitting here kind of afraid to mess it up if I do something. Ain't that bad. Worried about messing it up when it's already kind of broken. Want that drawer again. Want that cup. I don't need stuff to start falling. Oh no, it's all going to start falling. Ah! Let's see. Let's try this bigger bit. Then do some pushing because I'm definitely going to end up messing that bit up if I keep doing that. Get some better leverage. It's just not budging. Trying to think where my channel locks are. We're going to grab it with channel locks. Slightly pry on it. The only thing I can think of to do at the moment. Except for sit here and just mess with this till I find a good open spot to get to it. Man. This gasket is just in terrible shape. Dang, 9:47. Didn't realize how late it was. That's fine though. I'll sit here, I'll fiddle with this, and I'll leave it sitting in here. Might do this tomorrow. Might not. It'll be fine. Just be careful not lose the bolts. Oh no! Losing the bolts. Ooh, man, I feel like it's got a sneeze coming. Don't need to do that. Okay, yeah, that's... Just gasket is just turned into powder. It's supposed to be near rubberish. It's turned into rock. Getting this part off is going to be so hard to do. do need to actually look. Kind of curious. What do those throttle plates? Oh. I'll look that up real quick. See here. What on earth? Chevy 350 V8 propane kit. IMPCO. IMPCO. Have you ever heard of this? Chevy 350. Let me see if I can twist this around real quick. So I'm not the only one seeing this. I mean, it's backwards, but my apologies. But it's that top one. 350 V8 propane kit. Run a motor off propane. That's crazy. Tell me you Hank Hill without telling me you Hank Hill for that. That's mad. Okay. Wow. I'm just trying to look for the plate. I'd actually look at their side. That would probably be the better option. Got pop-ups coming up. Oh, good grief. They got so much. So, just trying to look for the base plate. That's all I'm looking for. I mean, I'm seeing Brawler diecast carburetor vacuum secondary, factory refurbished. $300. I mean, that ain't as bad as spending $600 on one. Ignition box. I'm still not seeing what I'm looking for. Why are we now looking at steering wheels? That's not what I went for. It's not. Let's do this. Okay, 2-barrel carbs. I'm looking for 4-barrel carb platelets. I'm still not even coming across just the platelet piece. That's, I'd imagine they just have a straight up pop up for this platelet piece, but I'm not even seeing that. I don't think there's no way really. How does that look? Actually, that might have been. Let me go back over to Amazon. I did see something else similar. Oh gosh, $227. This is a billet. But I mean, that is throttle bait. Let me type that in. Base. I'll do that. Maybe it'll actually do a little better. Okay, there's. Yeah, no. I'm still not really seeing much. You click on that again and see more like this. They got multiple styles of gaskets. And they got some El Cheapo carbs you can get off Amazon, but I've heard you really shouldn't trust those. You should get the real thing. Not even loading right. No, well, just keep messing with this. Heck, I might be down to just that anyways. I might just even buy another kit by the time I get the stuff I need for this, put all this in a box and just reassemble it later. It's not much to it. I'm going to chip that. Trying to find one of these I can probably grab into the hole and break it loose. See if that'll fit. A little loose. Let's see if this will fit here. That was not a good idea. See if I can grab it and just kind of shake it a little. Shake, shake, shake. That's going to be a no. Oh boy, this is always fun. I get really close to it, to the edge of it, get all this chunky crap out from around it. Maybe, just maybe, I get underneath it, be able to pry up on it. Can't remember what I used to pry this up with. Just busting in the powder. So all I was doing was just busting in the powder. Can't really get underneath it. Oh, we're getting there. All right, it's coming up. Barely, but it's coming up. Golly. This is horrid. Try not to damage the stuff because it's aluminum. I'm scratching into the aluminum. I'm not liking it, but there we go. That's what I was looking for right there. Hanging on for dear life. That gasket, I mean, it didn't stick to this part that much. I mean, it's actually fairly clean compared to what some of the other stuff is. I'll give this a good bath. But dang, I really didn't like that too well. Like for example, right here. As I mean, it's got it's a little chip there because of that flathead. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Couldn't really grab onto it with anything either, so I just had to sit there and just pry it out. Should have went and got my channel lock, so maybe I could just grab it and pull it off by this lip. But even then. See if we can get this gasket up now. It's just on there. On there. Real bad. It's a good soaking. Now I kind of wonder if the place I was trying to get a carburetor from was just trying to make a buck. Kind of sounds like it. I mean, Holly 600 carb for $600. Well, I think they said they can do me at $750 for $630, I think it was. They didn't actually carry the 600. They had like a 750. This thing's caked. It's just messed up. It's just dissolved and glued, just stuck on there. It's just so terrible. All this is just nothing but trash gasket. Just horrible gasket. Dang, I could just put this thing in a box and get a new gasket set so I'm not putting the old gasket set on. That'd be way better. When I thought I was taking this thing apart, I didn't think it was going to be like gasket cleaning, but here I am. It's not fun, but I mean, it gets the job done. I think I should slap that on a bumper sticker. I might sell a few. It's not fun, but it's not fun, but it gets the job done. He's just a little old guy. Slowly losing my mind on this thing. Oh, whoops. Show you something interesting I'm watching. It's more along the lines of watching on. So there's a video I'm going to do at some point about all the other weird yet awesome things I do. And one of them is one of my PC monitors. Spinning around here. Say a tube TV from like 40 years ago. I think exactly it's like 86. Zenith Space Command television from like 40 years ago. So that's pretty wild. Just be sitting there, just sitting here watching, seriously, just watching police chases as I just rebuild this car or pretty much kind of work on it. Really wish the gaskets wasn't like this. Really doesn't go for an entertaining night, but does not make for an entertaining night. It's about as equivalent as watching paint dry, but you actually have to manually make it dry. You know, if I ever had to rebuild carburetors, I hope it's not as bad as this. I'm definitely going to be getting some type of dissolvent, some type of cleaning solution that'll get this off better than this. Come on now. Don't always squeeze, just squeeze a little. Maybe we can wetten this out a little bit and it'll undo. Oh yeah. That's a little better. So what percent this phone's at real quick. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Especially for about an hour. Hour and a half. Dadgum. I think it's just stuck on there. Kind of wonder why I can't soak this in. Break this stuff up. Work on something else for a minute. I can look through these gaskets, see if I got one that looks about the same as this. Where did I put my box at? Here it is. Here it is. And it's thousands upon thousands of different gaskets it comes with. There's actually some fresh gaskets in here that might actually be, because it comes with a couple of different types of sets. These might actually be for this style holly, so might be in luck. Might not even have to get a new rebuild kit. I might have enough from this older one, this different one. I could just rebuild it from what I've got. Same stuff. Water hole. There's a mini hole. Middle hole. Like this guy here is an option. There's one possibility. And we got, these aren't the same. This actually might be the wrong gasket somebody put on. I could just use one of these others. But this probably probably nothing to even have to worry about. They come with multiple different ones to fit the holes right. Don't even think the person even fit the holes right on this one. It's the funny part. Got all these little gaskets. I think the one I pulled out here is going to be the closest. Go ahead and see about this here. Probably see about just disassembling it, taking the parts, and just finding some solution to put them in. So I can clean these up because there's just so much dirt, so much gunk. It'd make more sense just to dunk the whole thing in something and let it soak for a while and then try cleaning it up. Golly, this thing is bright. There we go. Dull it down just a little bit. I'll take all these parts. They're solid pieces of aluminum. Let them soak in something. Just take all this mess out and off. Don't need to soak the electronic stuff. This is a long screw. Very long screw. What do you hold on to? Come on. Yeah, just really, really long. So we can get this one. Sitting here thinking about what I should actually give it a bath in. Still got some suction to it. Rubber might be okay on this. Probably just going to leave this apart here. Give me some bags. Put all this together. And 26. Okay. Yep, so I just went ahead and tore this down. Put some of my screws back in. Kind of cleaned this down, stripped it down. I'm going to pull this power valve out. It's all dusty junk, crusty. I just need to put this into some type of solvent or solution. That way, maybe. That one looks worn down compared to this one. Maybe I can just get these parts cleaned. The needles, I think these needles sit different. Some of these parts I'm probably just going to be cleaning back up and just putting back in it. But I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. It just needs to have a real good cleaning. Have some of these gaskets replaced because these gaskets are bad. I think I'm just going to end up calling it for tonight. I do have to go to work tomorrow. Sadly. No, not work. But yeah, I got to go to work tomorrow. So I can't do this all night. I can't mess with it all night. Really wish I had my shop. I would have ended up doing all this in a shop, but the only thing I got is my hobby room, and I really can't be spraying some brake cleaner in here with all this electronical sparky stuff. That wouldn't work good. That really would not work good. I'm guessing that's about all I can do for now. At some point, I'll try to see what type of bath I can put this in. I don't know what type of bath I am going to put it in. Probably a degreaser, maybe something else. just to clean this up with, scrub it down with. Maybe have it soaked for a while, and then let it dry up. Have some. Be nice to put it in like some alcohol bath. It'd eat up all this dirt and gunk and stuff off of it. Well, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to call it here so I can go get cleaned up for work tomorrow. And if you like this type of content, do like and subscribe. I'm always doing, kind of random, crazy things like this. But yeah, hopefully this carburetor, well, right now it's just a block, but hopefully I can get a new platelet for this. I'll do a whole rebuild back up on this piece here. For now, I'm just going to kind of clean, get all the trash up. At some point, I'll get all this cleaned up, and then once I get all my parts cleaned up and I get everything situated the way I want to, then we'll see about getting it reassembled. Might actually look at these gaskets real quick. Okay. Yeah, looks like this is a separate type of carb gasket. Okay, for two separate Holly carbs. That's what this is. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is brand spanking new, and I'll be using this instead of the ones that come out of the other carburetor. Whoops! I don't need to drop nothing. No! Please come back. I am going to have to figure out, though, about the gasket that fits on the side of the throttle body. Which gasket there I'm going to have to use. It looks like maybe might have that one too. Yeah. Looks like I got everything I need. Yeah, looks like this will be the one we use. A lot of these are matching up. It's scary. That'll be one of the two. Yeah, it's probably these two. So I'll set these right here. Set this other gasket I found right with it. If I see where I put it, of course. Then I'll come back later, get these dissolving, and boom, boom shakalaka. Yeah, like this type of content, like and subscribe, and comment if there's anything specific you'd like to see. And I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to clean myself up and get ready for work tomorrow. So y'all guys have a blessed night, and take care of yourselves.